Alam nating lahat na bago pa man pumasok ng NBA si Michael Jordan ay sikat na ito. Hindi magkamayaw ang tao na mapanood siya sa liga at inaasang magpapakitang gilas lalo na sa team na nakakuha sa kanya, ang Chicago Bulls.
Who have been drafting very high down through the years, and they have the third pick today.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
1984 draft napili si Jordan bilang pangatlong overall pick ng Bulls, and the rest is history, ika nga. Kaya lang marami ang nagsasabi na sa unang season niya pa lang daw sa NBA, tila hindi na siya welcome dito. Yan kung mga kapwa superstars niya raw ang tatanungin, lalo na sa unang all-star game niya bilang rookie. Binansagan pa nga itong freeze-out game.
Bird trapped in the corner. Knocked away. Moses. Jordan chips it in. What a play.
Go side, George.
9-8, the East is leading. Kareem is double teamed. Try to get it inside, and here's Michael Jordan.
Kung saan sadyang hindi papasahan ng bola si MJ dahil daw sa kahambugan nito at ang pagiging arugante kahit na bagong-bago pa lang siya sa liga. Isa daw itong learning process para kay MJ. Lahat yan ay pawang haka-haka lamang at mahirap patunayan, isang conspiracy sabi nga nila. Pero merong isang kaganapan sa buhay basketball ni MJ na maaaring maging dahilan ng lahat na ito kung bakit inis na inis sa kanya ang mga NBA superstars bago pa man siya makapaglaro dito. Ito ay nangyari noong nasa US Olympic team siya. Trivia lang po mga buddy. Bago pa man nabuo ang Dream Team noong 1992 at bago pa man ipadala ang mga NBA players sa Olympics, ang pinapadala ng Estados Unidos sa Olympics para sa men's basketball mga amateurs at madalas hinuhugot ang mga players mula sa collegiate basketball teams na napili para i-represent ang Amerika. Noong 1984 kasama si Jordan sa napiling players para maglaro sa Olympics. At ang ilan pang amateur basketball players na maaring pamilyar din sa inyo, gaya na lang ni Patrick Ewing, Sam Perkins, Chris Mullin, Steve Alford, Vern Fleming, Joe Klein, John Koncak, Alvin Robertson, Wayman Tisdale, Jeff Turner at Leon Wood. Karamihan sa kanila ay naging NBA players pagkatapos ng Olympics. At bilang paghahanda sa nalalapit na Olympics, nagkaroon ng isang friendly exhibition game laban sa mga napiling current NBA players para kalabanin sila. At ang roster ng nasa NBA team na ito ay sina Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, James Worthy, Clyde Drexler, Bill Walton, Kevin McHale, Danny Ainge, Robert Parrish, Alex English at iba pa. Sa madaling salita jam-pack naman talaga ang Team NBA. Maglalaro ang Team USA at Team NBA ng 8 exhibition games para lang ma-enjoy ito ng tao. At kumbaga maprepara ang Olympic team sa pagsabak nila sa mga kalaban nila sa Olympics. At inaasa nilang matatalo ng Team NBA ang Team USA nang walang kahirap-hirap. Aba mga college players nga naman ilaban mo sa mga professional na NBA players ano bang dapat mong asahan, hindi ba? Kaya lang baligtad ang nangyari. Sa pamumuno ni Coach Bobby Knight hindi naman daw sila papadarag lang basta-basta sa mga veteranong NBA players at alam niyang malakas ang team na nabuo nila para sa Olympics. Inasahan ng mga manonood na mag-e-enjoy lang silang tambakan ng Team NBA ang mga college players na ito. Pero ito ang resulta. Sa unang pasada pa lang ng exhibition series na ito palaging talo ang Team NBA. 96-90. 92-79, 96-85, 128-106. Alam nyo ba kung ilan ang naipanalo ng Team NBA sa seryeng ito? Wala. Tinalo at nilampaso ng mga college players ang Team NBA sa 8-0 serye. Sinubukang manalo ng Team NBA dahil syempre parang napapahiya naman sila. Kaya lang hindi naman ito pinayagan ni Michael Jordan. Siya ang namuno sa pagpapahiyang ito kontra sa mga NBA superstars.
Perkins on the inside, even with the weak side help by Larry Bird, not in time.
Perkins with the assist from Michael Jordan.
There's a switch. Isaiah Thomas puts it up very well. Michael Jordan.
Sa edad na 21, pinatikim ni MJ kung anong dadalhin niya sa NBA kapag nagsimula na siyang maglaro dito. Ito naman ang mga binitawang salita ng head coach nilang si Bobby Knight pagkatapos ng exhibition series.
The kid is just an absolutely great kid. If I were going to pick the 3 or 4 best athletes I've ever seen play basketball, he'd be one of them. I think he's the best athlete I've ever seen play basketball, bar none. If I were going to pick people with the best ability I'd ever seen play the game, he'd be one of them. If I were going to pick the best competitors that I'd ever seen play, he'd be one of them. So in the categories of competitiveness, ability, skill, and then athletic ability, he's the best athlete, he's one of the best competitors, he's one of the most skilled players. And that to me makes him the best basketball player that I've ever seen play.
Ito ang ilan sa mga highlights sa isa sa mga games ng series na iyon.
On the way. Sam Perkins again, a little right-handed half hook.
Sam Perkins scores.
Michael Jordan with that incredible first step. There's Isaiah Thomas reaching in on Michael Jordan, trying to help out. Both teams obviously in a position now to shoot that 2 shots, so you don't want to commit the foul with just 7 seconds to go, but as you say, Pete, give them a little trouble getting it up court to occupy some of that time.
They want to stop that pass to the midline, like Aguirre is standing around the midline. If they get that ball out to him, they'll get a good shot.
Well, here's a guy, you don't want to have that ball in his hands either. He can get down the court in a hurry. Makes a good pass. Aguirre on a jump shot. Took too long, and it will not count. A very good first half, 50-40. Bobby Knight's Olympic team still looking very good, Pete.
It was a very excellent half by the USA team and certainly by the NBA All-Stars.
Quite a competitive second half underway. We'll be back after these important words with a great halftime show for you. Lead. Now Bobby Knight's really hot because the ball was smacked right out of Sam Perkins' hand. Good feed by Larry Bird. He's rushing out there, making him put the ball on the floor. Patrick Ewing, here's what we were talking about, Pete. Get the garbage plays.
We were talking today about that with Patrick, about anticipating every time your teammate shoots. As an offensive rebounder, you should anticipate he's going to miss it, and then you're ready for the shot.
There's Ewing blocking Karras' turnaround jumper. Wood on the break. Followed on a jump shot, that looked good.
Well, you see, Leon saw his shooter there, and he just waited for the shooter to clear.
Jump ball situation. Perkins going up against Bird. Bird gets it. Good hustle by Michael Jordan. Probably not a wise pass by Isaiah. Nothing there. Against that 2-3 zone, they need that outside shooter.
They don't really have a zone offensive team in there. Their shooters, Mullen and Alfred, they're 2 best outside shooters along with Tisdale. Now they got Alfred in there.
Alfred back in there. Isaiah wanted that block real bad. Of course, he's had, in the NBA, Isaiah's had games where he's blocked 4 shots.
Both his shooting hand and his offhand. Look at that, look at that.
That's something Sam Perkins can do pretty well, too. He's an excellent defensive player. Michael Jordan on Reed! What a play!
Alfred made a nice play. Well, it was Sam to Alfred to Michael. Michael made that against pretty good jumpers, too.
You better believe it. Reed can get in the air. Seaston hits from the outside. We're getting some real competition in this ball game. Nothing could prepare these kids for the Olympics any better than a ball game like this.
So right, Billy.
Hits ahead to Michael Jordan, who gets it. Robert Reed takes it right to the hole, and is able to go right over him. Some play. Robert Reed hits Woodson, who can take it to the hoop. Leon Wood making the fake. One thing I've been impressed by also, Pete, is the fact that our guards on the Olympic teams, really handling pressure pretty well. There's Michael Jordan's shot. You can't stop him in there. And the Olympic team still goes without a defeat. Randy Whitman putting it up. Fans from Indiana would like that, and that's the ball game. Pete, this is kind of shocking to me.
Well, the way they did it, it was to me, too, because I didn't expect them to play this well after that game yesterday. Not that they played that badly yesterday, but this was a better team than they played yesterday.
Right, they played a better team. They played yesterday. They had to travel, come back to another city. There's Larry Fleischer congratulating Bobby Knight, who has to be very pleased with this one.
Natapos ang 1984 Summer Olympics at nag-uwi ng ginto ang Team USA. At pagkatapos noon ay dumiretso na si Michael Jordan sa NBA na inaantay naman ng mga NBA superstars na pinahiya niya. Ang scrimmage ng Team USA at Team NBA nagmistulang coming out party ni Michael Jordan at nagbigay daan naman daw para lalong pag-initan si MJ sa pagsalang niya pa lang sa NBA. Anong masasabi mo dito, buddy? Comment mo lang yan sa ibaba. At kung nagustuhan mo ang ganitong klaseng kwentuhan, paki-subscribe na rin sa channel natin. Marami pong salamat at kita-kits tayo sa susunod na video.
Contact of SMU just slammed one home to make it 94-63.
And the bench just simplifies all of it. They're rooting for each other. They played very, very hard for 2 months to put this together.
Joe Klein of Arkansas in the ball game comes off with a rebound. He's played like a dynamo since he came in, and Vern Fleming of Georgia takes another one to the basket and scores. 96-63, and only 20 seconds remaining. The other 7 reserves are all standing and cheering their teammates. 19 block shots in the Olympic tournament. Jeff Turner of Vanderbilt takes it. The shot is rejected. And the final score, the United States 96 and Spain 65. The U.S. has its 9th gold medal. Spain has its first medal of any kind in all the years that it's been coming to the Olympic Games. So the Spanish players will take their silver medal home, and I am sure Antonio Diaz-Miguel and the Basketball Federation of Spain will use it as a marketing tool. But it's been an all-USA show in this tournament.
These players have just worked for 2 months putting this together. When you go back to the Olympic trials, of course, Coach Knight was working 2 years with his staff, with Coach Raveling, Coach Donaher, and of course, C.M. Newton from Vanderbilt. And to put